Hello, viewers. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. Thank you so much for tuning in to another video on this channel. Really appreciate your love and support, your well wishes, and everything of that nature. So, in case you're just tuning in, your first time on this channel, welcome to Reggae Boys Commentary. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can get more content, because this is your hub for everything relating to Jamaican football. The absolute hub, so you know exactly where to come, right? Good. So as it relates to the title of this video, I am speaking about a Jamaican-born footballer. A Jamaican-born footballer that has been plying his trade in England professionally about 11 years now. This guy was born in Jamaica too. And his name is Jamille Matt. Jamille Antonia Matt. Jamille Antonia Matt is a 31-year-old striker that plies his trade with Forest Green Rovers in League Two in England. That's where he is right now. But what sort of journey did he take before ending up where he is right now in Gloucestershire? Well, he was born in Jamaica. He left the island around 10 or 12, and he settled in the Midlands in Sutton Coldfield Town. And that was the local team that he played for. And then from there, he went to Kidderminster Harriers, impressed. Really impressed during his time at Kidderminster. 25 goals in 75 games for a 20-year-old centre forward. He showed his worth in the conference, and he moved to Fleetwood, up north. And this is where things started to improve, you could say. At Fleetwood, League Two, 10 goals, 28 appearances, went to League One with them. Yeah, he had a couple of loan spells, he had a couple of injuries, went to Blackpool, Plymouth Argyle, Stevenage, Grimsby. And it seemed like he found a home when he was at Newport County. And if you all remember, I was the one that I did an interview with him on this channel, so you can check it out, Jamille Matt interview. I was the one that interviewed him. 2 interviews, I believe, I did with him. One in England and one during the pandemic. So Newport County is a Welsh club based in South Wales, Newport. And I remember that 2018-2019 season where Newport had a phenomenal run in the FA Cup, got over the likes of Middlesbrough and Leicester City, and eventually they were knocked out by Manchester City at home. He had 20 goals in 57 appearances that season. And then the pandemic came the following season, and despite being one of the top scorers for the club said that they were not going to renew the contract of players that were running out of contract. And I thought it was a shameful decision. But in a sense, you could say it worked out for the best. As he went to Forest Green Rovers last season, 17 goals in 40 appearances. And now this campaign with Forest Green Rovers, 3 goals, 4 appearances, top of the league. We are top of the league. Say we are top of the league. Forest Green Rovers the top of League Two, and we know that if they remain consistent throughout the course of the season, then promotion to League One is definitely something that is up for grabs. He's a club captain. He was nominated for the EFL League Two Player of the Season. He's literally just come in, and he's a club captain. How does that make you feel? Tall presence, 6'3". When I stand up next to him, I kind of slouch so I can get my 2-inch advantage. But yeah, look, he's made Nailsworth in Gloucestershire his home. He's made it a hub for him, and he's just in a comfortable environment. And to recover from that wrist injury that he suffered at the back end of last season, absolutely brilliant, absolutely fantastic. And he's around some good quality players, you know, like Jack Aitchison and Nicky Hadden and Taylor Allen, Dan Sweeney, Bailey Cargill, Jake Young, Jack Evans, Luke McGee. So there's some quality players that he's surrounded by at Forest Green Rovers. Quality. And to me, he's at the peak of his career. If you watch the goal that he scored against Rochdale, he dropped deep held the ball, created space for his teammates, laid it off to the right back, surged into the box, back of the net. But his impact for Jamaica could be from the aerial route. Look, Michael Hector is not going to play all 14 games for Jamaica in the qualifiers. And neither is Jamille Matt if he does call up. But what my point here is this. You have certain players that can target the weaknesses of certain opponents. I wouldn't play Jamille Matt for an example. I wouldn't necessarily play him against Canada, but I would play him against Mexico, El Salvador, teams that I know struggle with a physical aerial presence. Struggle. And this is exactly an avenue that we can use. Yes, he might not be the most clinical of what we have in store with Roof and Antonio set to come on board. But what Jamille Matt brings, a Jamaican passport, a 6'3" presence, and a guy that knows exactly where to put his head. Even if he's not the one putting the ball in the back of the net, the havoc he's going to create, the monstrous presence he's going to create just being in the box, he can head the ball down to a teammate in open space, and just like that, it's 1-0 Jamaica. Just like that. What do I think? Is there a possibility? If he does this for another week, there's a chance. If he continues his purple patch in front of goal, there's a chance. A real chance. A real genuine chance. So, Jamille Matt. Reggae Boys fans, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How do you feel about Jamille Matt? Do you think that he's somebody that you'd like to see, especially Mexico away from home? El Salvador home and away, perhaps? I know Costa Rica and Panama are the more physical of opponents in Central America, but Mexico and El Salvador that might not handle that physical presence? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Tell me what you think. And don't forget to subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.